about what you're putting in. All your hopes and efforts are all in vain. Who will pick you up when you've lost everything? Does it all become for granted with a wedding ring? Oh, there must be more. There must be another way. There must be conscience. Different things in different ways. There must be love. There must be a reason and a little bit.
Good morning and welcome to day 24 of the January Kickstart Challenge. So you saw me make my golden chocolate chip pancakes in my mini dash waffle maker with the cute snowflake design on it because it is still winter here in Ohio. All right, I am of course 11 minutes late for work, so I am going to head out the door. You'll see what I have for my second fueling, and then I should be home for lunch.
When you've lost everything, does it all become for granted with a wedding ring? Oh, there must be more. There must be another way. There must be conscience. Different things in different ways. There must be love. There must be a reason and a little bit of faith has got to come my way. I was just a little girl when my mama used to say, ooh, happiness requires work every day.
Okay, well, I made it home for lunch and you saw what I had: wild rice and chicken soup. Now, that's one of the fuelings that I inherited from my daughter. Up until I got those, I had just had the home-style chicken noodle soup, which I like as well. They're actually very similar. I like them both. But the key is to cover up the bowl and let it sit there for about 4 or 5 minutes. Then the noodles get soft, and in the wild rice and chicken, there's some rice, obviously, and some vegetables that will absorb the water. Anyway, it was a good lunch for a cold day. So, you know, in my last video, I was kind of in a funk. I had only lost half a pound for a whole week's worth of work, and I got pretty frustrated. Now, I have not gotten back on the scale since then, but I actually feel better, and my number 2 problem went away, so thank you for the helpful suggestions. But the real thing that made me feel better is I looked at my photo that I took on New Year's Eve, and I compared it to the photo I took this morning. And I am gonna put that up here for you to see. And I can really tell a difference. I'm less bloated, I look thinner, and the truth is, I feel so much better than I did that night. And that night, I was trying to look good, and I think I still look better today than I did then. So something's working. I just have to stick to it and not be a slave to the scale, because, you know, that can play with your mind. All right, I am going to head back to work, and you'll see what I have for my 4th fueling, and then I will be home to make my lean and green. And I think for my lean and green tonight, I'm gonna do my turkey pepperoni cauliflower crust pizzas. I know this is like the 4th time I've had them since the January Kickstart Challenge started, but they're so good. And with my meal prepping, with the crusts already in the freezer, they're a snap to make. So I think that's what I'm gonna have. And again, I'm gonna try the treadmill. I'm really upping my exercise. And my plan is to slowly increase the incline on my treadmill and build up my endurance. So I'm feeling better today. I'm heading to work, and I will see you when I get home.
Efforts are all in vain. Who will pick you up when you've lost everything? Does it all become for granted with a wedding ring? Oh, there must be more. There must be another way. There must be conscious, different things in different ways. There must be love. There must be a reason, and a little bit of faith has got to come my way. I was just a little girl when my mama used to say, ooh, happiness requires work every day. Oh, and if that someone makes you smile and leaves you with a scar, don't let them tell you what you feel or who you are. Oh, there must be more. There must be another way. There must be
Okay, so I made it home from work, and I made my turkey pepperoni pizza on my mini cauliflower crusts, and I did something slightly different this time. I took my mini cauliflower crusts out of the freezer and I put them in the microwave for about 1:45 seconds. Now I normally do that, but instead of loading it up and putting my fixings on it, I put the cauliflower crusts in the oven at 425 for about 5 minutes. And then I put my sauce and cheese and turkey pepperoni on there. And then I put it back in the oven for 10 minutes. And I think it turned out better. I think the crusts were a little bit crispier. So I recommend that method. Okay, you saw me do the treadmill. I did it on the incline of 1, which is nothing, but I was doing it on 0. And so I think I'm gonna gradually build that up. So that's my plan. And now I'm gonna head over to see my daughter for a little bit because I haven't seen her in a while, and visit with my grand dog, Captain. And then I will be back home for my last fueling. See you then. Cappy! Here he is! Hi! Hey, buddy. Hi.
faith has got to come my way. I was just a little girl when my mama used to say, ooh, happiness requires work every day. Tell you what you feel or who you are. Oh, there must be more. There must be another way. There must be conscious, different things
well, I am back from my daughter's house and I made the brownies into cookies. But this time I mixed a tablespoon of PB2 with, I'm not quite sure how much water I used. I knew if I used a whole tablespoon, it would be too watery. So I kind of just used a little bit at a time until I got it to the consistency of frosting. So now I have my chocolate peanut butter cookies. So let's see how these are. I have a feeling they're going to be very good. Hello, Leo. Really good. I love anything chocolate and peanut butter. So this will be one fueling and half of an optional snack. And what a great way to end the night. All right, this cat, the last 2 times I've been on the treadmill, I'm afraid he's gonna jump up there while I'm walking on it because he looks like he really wants to. The minute I stopped yesterday and today, he jumps right up there, right on the treadmill with me. So hopefully he will not injure either himself or me because he wants his mommy so bad. Leo. All right, Leo and I are gonna relax for a little bit. I'm gonna enjoy my last fueling, maybe watch a little bit of TV. I've been watching the Titans on Max. It's the DC superheroes. I don't know a whole lot about that. I have watched most everything from Marvel, but I haven't watched a lot of DC. So that's what we're watching. All right, I'm gonna call it a night and I will see you in the morning.
You were my best friend. Didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you. You and me so clueless.
Good morning and welcome to day 25 of the January Kickstart Challenge. Wow, we are getting closer to the end. And when I say end, my journey is not ending there. I'm gonna keep pushing forward, so you'll still have to stay tuned. Okay, I'm headed to work and I made the vanilla shake and I added a double shot of espresso and a little bit of water, and it's delicious. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna have for my lean and green tonight. So I wanna figure it out before I start adding condiments to my day. There is a chance I'm gonna have some of the leftover crockpot chili that I had the other day. I put 2 servings in the freezer. And since I added the zucchini, it is a complete lean and green with all 3 condiments and all 3 greens. So that's a possibility that I might have tonight. All right, I'm gonna head to work. You'll see what I have for my second fueling, and then I'll be home for lunch.
So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you. You and me so clueless. We were just broken, shattered, singing along to nothing matters. Stray around like nighttime rumors. We were in too deep. And you won.
Okay, so I made it home for lunch and you saw what I had. I had the sour cream and chive mashed potatoes. I am trying not to do any condiments today because I think I'm gonna have the crock pot chili from the other day, and that requires all 3 condiments. So I'm going to head back to work. You'll see what I have for my fourth fueling, and then I will be home for my lean and green and to do the treadmill again. So I will see you then.
You and me so clueless. We were just broken, shattered, singing along to nothing matters. Stray around like nighttime rumors. We were in too deep in your worn-out sweaters, thinking we'll be young forever. Driving in your mom's old hatchback, and we were in too deep. Cause I'm thinking we'll be young, be young, be young. Cause I'm thinking we'll be young forever. Cause I'm thinking we'll be young, be young, be young. Cause I'm thinking we'll be. Where did it begin? Where did it end? Hanging on loose strings, unable to bend. I never listened, trying to prove it.
So it is time for my last fueling, and I am having the mint chocolate soft serve. And it's definitely something I like in the summer, but it has warmed up a little bit in Ohio, so I thought I would have some soft serve tonight, and it is creamy and delicious. So you saw that I came home from work and I did the treadmill. I did that before dinner because I thought Mike might come over, and then he changed his mind and went back to his condo. So anyway, I got my treadmill in early and I started to use 3-pound hand weights. Not the whole time, but I held them for a little bit and did some arm exercises. And I did my incline of 1, which I know is nothing, but heck, better than 0. So then I had my crock pot chili that I had put in the freezer. And that's the chili that I made the other night, where I added chopped zucchini to complete the lean and green. And I think it made the chili really good. So I'll link that recipe down below. But I added 2.5 cups of chopped zucchini to the recipe, and I added an additional cup of water. So anyway, Leo did not try to trip me on the treadmill tonight, so that's good. Hopefully he's gonna get off that kick. And I also wanted to shout out to my client, Beverly Burnson. She signed up with me at the end of December and has been rocking her January Kickstart Challenge. I think she's down like 12 or 14 pounds by now. But that's not why I'm mentioning her. She is a published author, and I just bought her book, and it's called Grace Living Among the Morning Glories, and it's a 31-day devotional. And I'm just proud of her. So I bought her book, and I'm gonna read day 1 tonight before I go to bed. And if you want to check her out, I will link her book. It's on Amazon down in the description box below. Well, we have 6 more days in our January Kickstart Challenge, and I am glad that so many of you are doing this with me. It has meant the world to me. I love all your comments, and the other day when I was in my funk, you guys reached out to me, and it made a world of difference. And I am feeling much better, in large part thanks to you guys and this guy. All right, if you like this video, please like it below and subscribe to my channel and tick that notification bell so you are alerted every time I upload a new video. And speaking of uploading a new video, this video that you are watching right now is my 100th YouTube video. It's a bit of a milestone for me. So I never thought I would make it this far. So here's to another 100. I'm gonna say good night and I will see you in the morning.